Hello. God, I tell you what. I'm getting old. Hello, Rusty Russ. Welcome, buddy. How are you? Welcome, guys. Nemo, EU. Hello, hello, hello. How are we? Are we good? I hope so. I'm just going to snack on something real quick, so don't mind me, okay?
One more month.
EU, thank you very much for the Prime. 14 months. Appreciate you. How are you today? Thank you. It's very kind of you. Welcome, chat. Ketchup and tuna. Welcome, peeps. What do you mean, Casey? It's fine. What are you talking about? I can't remember. How we did today, chat? Sorry, I'm just quickly yamming down my lunch. Tuna and ketchup together. It's not Pepsi Max, Joe, you're right. Thank you, Miro. Jonathan, welcome. How are you? Gozzy over on Kick as well. Welcome, Kick. Kenley, welcome. The Great Dane, hello. H3 says melting. 8KC, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good, mate. I couldn't even remember. Enjoy this food. Thank you. Bodge over on Kick as well. Right Price Repairs. Good morning, my friend. Yeah, early stream, chat. Early stream. Recipe ideas as well as fixing stuff. Exactly. This is just a tuna wrap that Mrs. JDT made me. So I'm enjoying this. It's just tuna and cheese. Tiny bit of mayo and some ketchup. Yeah. Good for the protein. We got 1 tin of tuna in each. It's good. Carbs with the wraps, and it'll fill me up as well. So, how are you guys doing today? Is everyone okay? It is hot here in the UK, so if you hear me moan today, you know what's coming. Free repairs, chat. I got some unboxings to do, and we'll do. Whoever was first in line to send it will get the treatment. You know what I mean? It's one of those. That's how we do it. So I'll have a look in a second. It's currently 1:10. 10 past 1 in the afternoon. Hope that's sugar free. Tom, look! And guys, look how cool this is. Ice cold. Can you see that? Hashtag not sponsored, I should say. But look at that. How good does that look right now? If you're in the UK and you're really hot, you know that that is looking great. One year! Graham, 1 whole year. Legendary, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 12 months. You're an absolute legend. Thank you for being part of the crew for a whole year, mate. I appreciate you. Thank you. This is tuna and cheese with a bit of mayo and ketchup. That's how we roll today. What I will say as well, we got subs today. Can you see this, chat? It's new. I done it on our RS stream the other day. So instead of having total subs here, we're going to have subs today. It should update very soon. It takes a little while to update. There we go. 2. Techno, welcome, buddy. How are you? Good afternoon. Kenzo, I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you very much for telling me that. Have you seen season 1? Doing okay? Nice to hear, Techno. Techno, you back home now? Send me a link to the website, Chris. I want to check it out. Chat, if I go in the loft today, I'm going to disintegrate. Not going to happen. Neo, welcome. Is it the one? Are you the one? Nick, welcome. Right. Sorry for the way that I've started this stream by eating. It's very rude of me. I apologise. I've just been back and forth a little bit. I had to get some free repairs done. Yeah. So I've just been doing a little bit of back and forth. If you're here, you want to say hello, feel free to say hello. And we'll quickly run through the list. Welcome, guys. And I guarantee I'll keep up. Guarantee. All of season 1. Nice, Kenzo. Andy, Elliot, hello. Gary, hello. Barter Fixer, good afternoon, my friend. How are you? Team Bugs, hello. Was that a JDT pen? Paperclip, welcome. Elvis, hello. Hardek, hello. How are you? That's what happens when you rush things, isn't it? Ralph, thank you very much for the follow over on Kick. Dave, good afternoon. Matty, hello. Brad, hello. Vinny, welcome. Joe, I've been thinking about your attic streaming workflow. I could have a few suggestions for you. Let's talk, Technobab. All ears. I'm all ears. Moving, good afternoon. How are we today, chat? Sorry. Again, very rude of me to be eating at the start of a stream. I've just been a little bit back and forth doing some bits and bobs. Today, we're looking at some free repairs. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some content as well. 2 birds, 1 stone and all that. That would be awesome. But we're going to have to get cracking because your boy has dentist this afternoon. Your boy has dentist. An emergency appointment. I think it's going to be okay. It's not even necessarily hurting, so I just think, yeah, I don't know what the situation is going to be, but you guys all know what happens when we go to the dentist. We walk out with lighter pockets. Is it because of your tooth? Yeah. So like the inside of my bottom tooth is now in half. So that's going to be interesting. I'm tempted. I'm like interested to see what they're going to suggest. Chat, what are the options? What are the options for like having a missing part of your tooth? I just want to say thank you because I'll be starting my own YouTube channel. As I've been very scared to do it, but you showed me how to do it. Casey, you got this. Don't be scared. Who cares? You'll be dead in 80 years. Ain't no one going to remember anything. Make a fool of yourself, man. That's what I do all the time. I love it. I can watch it back and go, wow, I was an idiot. A cap? Chat, I'm not getting a gold tooth, man. I'm not getting a front gold tooth. Yes, a bit earlier. Yeah, a bit earlier than usual. Yeah, you got it. They won't pull it out or do a root canal. It's just missing a part of the tooth. It's not anything like that. A veneer, that's it. That's what they call it. They call it a veneer. But then if I get a veneer, then all the rest will look stupid. Let's ask ChatGPT. What's ChatGPT saying? Right, ChatGPT. Hello, my friend. Hello, my friend. Because you have to be nice, ChatGPT. How are you? Why have we got Christmas music? What's going on? Alright. I chipped the inside of my front tooth. To put this into perspective, Handy Andy Repairs. Handy Dandy Repairs, sorry. Thank you very much for the Prime. For 7 months in a row, I appreciate you. Thank you. And we should see this number go up. Wait there. Ready? From 2 to 3, hopefully. To put this into perspective, my tongue can feel how sharp it is now. But looking from the front, you can't see the damage. It's about half my tooth. And doesn't hurt. And isn't sensitive to hot or cold. What is the dentist going to suggest? Sounds like you've got a stealthy chip. Kind of feels huge to you, but it's invisible to everyone else. ChatGPT just knows how I feel. ChatGPT just knows. It can relate. It knows how I feel. Check for deeper cracks. I really hope that's not the case. Dentists will probably check for deeper cracks. Smooth the edge with an enamel plasty. If it's purely cosmetic and not structurally risky, they might just file or polish the sharp edge so your tongue doesn't keep catching on it. This is a quick, painless process. No drilling into the healthy part of your tooth. Jubbly. I'm going to go in. I'm going to say, right, hello, Mrs. Dentist. What I need is a smooth the edge enameloplasty. Please. That's what I'm going to say. Yo, Exploder, welcome. How are you? Hey, Joey, do you now let me check GPT instead of let me Google it? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to start doing that. And there we go. It's on 3. Look at that. Yo! Chris, baby.
Thank you for your inspiration, Sensei Bushy Brows.
Chat, my brows bushy? I don't think my brows are that bad, hey? Chris, thank you very much for the £14.86, my friend. I appreciate you and your face. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Legendary. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I had half of my tooth missing. It broke off just below the gum. They tried to get it out with some pliers.
Toward the JDT tooth.
No, guys, listen. There is no JDT tooth restoration fund. We are absolutely fine. It's going to be absolutely. Why are you guys thinking that I'm going to be getting some like lawnmower in my mouth? Right? It's not going to happen. What's going to happen is I'm going to go in. They're going to say, look, yeah, we can see it. We're just going to file it down a little bit, and that's it. That's all we need to do. Techno, thank you very much for the £20, by the way. Extremely kind of you. Didn't have to do it, but thank you nonetheless for the support. I appreciate you. Daryl, welcome. Let us see it close up under the microscope. No, Tom. That would be so awkward to arrange. Like, how am I going to do that? Should I? No. But obviously with the numbing stuff, I sat there for 50 minutes whilst he tried. He gave up and told me I need to go to their main surgery to go to sleep for them to finish it. Hopefully that makes sense. Wow. Hala. That sounds like hell. See what I did there? I appreciate your input. Probably didn't need to hear it, but do you know what? I appreciate you sharing your story. So thank you for that. Get it patched, get dentures. Guys, I'm not getting dentures. I'm not getting a gold cap or nothing like that. Unibrow. I have what we call unibrow. I thought you said I have a unibrow. I was going to say. Sold my last 2 PS5 repairs today, totaling $390 profit. Might have to start my own Sally Spectacular spreadsheet. Let's go. Well done. That's what I'm talking about. I'm proud of you. That's awesome. Well done. You should be super proud. Bonding. So apparently a composite resin. If the chip is large enough to affect your bite, appearance, or further chipping, potentially, they may use tooth-colored resin to rebuild the missing piece. This is also painless and doesn't require numbing in most cases. Monitor it. If it's stable and not causing any functional issues, they might just note it in your file and check it at next cleaning. I see. Let's go for number 4. Yeah, monitoring it. I mean, guys, I'm not too fussed about the dentist, and people might call me a liar, but I'm actually not.
Joey,
hello.
Remember to boil your carrots before you eat them now. It'll soften them.
Guys.
Bunnies sometimes have their tooths filed down thinking face rabbit face.
Right, hear me out. Why do we get 2 bunny jokes, one after the other, when we've not heard them for 4 months? How did that happen? Miro, thank you very much for the 100 bits, and Techno coming in with 100 bits as well. But Miro goes on about boiling carrots, suggesting I'm a bunny. Techno says something about bunnies sometimes have their tooth filed down. Guys, thank you for... you've triggered a hype train as well. So, you know, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Joey doesn't need dentures. Joey, I've had a lot of work done to my teeth, including root canals and a picometic... Tommy's. I still have them, even my fillings and such. They should make a chip tooth repair very comfortable. Oh no, honestly, I'm good with the dentist, guys. I'm good with the dentist. I've had a root canal and I've had this, look. I've had a tooth pulled, all of that stuff. Do you know what? I'll be honest. I'm gonna say it. And there's, you know, people might call me out for this. This is a JDT pen, by the way, guys, in case you was wondering. Mrs. JDT got me that. Simple yet I love it. No, I'm not uneasy. No. Thank you, though. That's very kind of you. Now I know what type of a person you are, Dr. Dank. A very kind, caring person, so I appreciate you. Thank you. But in all seriousness, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm okay. Even when it comes to a root canal.
Hype train, keep it alive.
Guys, you don't need to keep the hype train alive. But thank you regardless. I appreciate it. Level 1 hype train, 50%, 3 minutes on the clock. Thank you. Yeah, I've had a root canal, and the root canal was fine. I mean, it was like, it was uncomfortable in the sense of the injection. Everybody knows about the injection. Yeah. 20 gifted subscriptions, Techno. Hold on. What? Mate, you best chill out, man. Techno, you better chill out. Okay, all right. Whoa. Level 6 hype train. Yeah, honestly, root canals. I've had root canals as well, and they've been absolutely fine. Techno gifting a sub too. Go do it in one breath, ready? I need to channel my inner self. Greg, Touche, Chalim, Leo, Critical, Vampire, C, Reaper, I, She, Your, Phi, Evil, Ricky, Mark, Iokus, Matter, Shadow, JJ, Gapper have all been gifted a sub by Techno. Thank you very much. I appreciate you and your face. Little Dagger coming in with 100 bits as well. Thank you. Techno, you need to chill out. Nonetheless, I appreciate it, but you need to chill out. A pioectomy is a root canal, fails, and they have to cut the roots from the inside. Oh, I see. Okay, fine. Send me to sleep at that point. Jokebox, welcome.
Did someone say hashtag bunny suit fun?
Chat, nobody said anything about a bunny's boots. Bunny boot sund? Who's? What? It's because of my tooth. I'm going to blame the tooth. Chris, thank you very much for the additional £10, mate. You're a legend. Thank you. Big discount on subs? I don't think there is. I don't think there is a discount on subs today. No. I mean, I didn't get a message about it if there is. I don't think there is a discount. Yeah, not that I can see. Yates! How are you, mate? Coming in with a prime.
Not caught one of these for a while.
Thank you so much, mate. Coming in with a prime for 11 months. Thank you. Guys, we're on a level 6 hype train. All the primes and tier 1s, everyone's coming together. Thank you. I appreciate that. 23 subscribers today is going to go up to 24, and we've just started the stream. Lord, don't glove. Right, I've got 2 little packages here. So I've got 2 little packages. I'm going to open these first and see what the situation is. Now, I can't show these on stream, just in case. What is this? Who? What is that? I mean, I don't think it's a device. But I didn't order anything else. I don't think it's a device. Only 59. You say only? It's a lot of money still. It's a lot of money still. Darkest welcome. How are you? What is this? Ah! This is something I asked for ages ago, and I think sweet. Okay, cool. I think this is something that's been given. Yeah, big up. Let me just double check. Oh no, it's a repair. Wait there.
Job next week, so
When
thought
did
I'd
that
give
come
Joey
through?
something for a change instead of just lurking.
No, you don't have to do that. Like, the whole point is that you can lurk and you're all good. So please, don't feel like you have to contribute in any way, shape or form, guys. You being here is contribution. All right? Thank you. The hype train stuff, the level 6 hype train that's currently going on, all of those things is literally just additional support at people's choice. Dark, welcome. How are you? I can have a go. Chris. Biggie C, welcome over on Kick. How are you? I need to check the email on this one because this was a long time ago, you know. This was a super long time ago. I'm sure anyway, unless I'm like just wrong. Was my keyboard just stopped working all of a sudden? What's going on? This was in June. I've been a fan for a while now, and I know you have the Joey Learn series going on, so figured you want a new challenge. No worries if you break it in repair or anything like that. It's dead after all. What a legend, man. Well, that's from June, so I can definitely see what the situation is with that. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Phoenix, welcome. Good afternoon. What has this happened to a Switch of yours? What do you mean? Sorry, Winnie. Hello, Joe. I hope you have a lovely day. I have a problem. I switched to I bought a Switch V2 for $70. Has a minor problem. Shows error code 215303321, and it doesn't work without something being plugged in to the aux port. What? Never had that in my life. Never. Chat. We got a Kindle. Alicat, thank you very much for the follow over on Kick. I appreciate you. We got a Kindle. What's this? We've also got another box here. I can't show these on stream, unfortunately, because of return addresses and whatnot and all the good stuff. Where's the... Honestly, some boxes, I'm like, how do you open? Am I just an idiot? I think so. That's okay. I'll be the idiot, guys. I like being the idiot, you know? Andrew, welcome, buddy. How are you? Oh, which one's this? Oh! Right. Wow, wow, wow. Who is this? Yo! Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Sorry, I can't donate more. I just put
Who
in a
said
big
that?
order for parts over 2,000 United
You
States
don't, guys,
dollars.
please.
Moving on up, business expanding.
Relax, we're all good, man. You don't have to donate anything. Thank you, guys. Look, we got 24 subs today already. It's crazy. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, heat and yeah, coming with heat of 450, 99% airflow, and that tooth will come off. Yeah. True. How are you, Andrew? Okay. Chat. Not one. Not two. Not three. But 4 packs of Haribo. Is this person trying to make me obese? Who? So I need to find out. Okay, wait there. Wait there. People say I do this just for the Haribo, by the way. People say I do this just for the Haribo. What was this situation? Nintendo Switch, Let's Go, Eevee, Pokemon, touchscreen does not work, never has from new. The device was bought from Argos when it came out. My wife never knew that the Nintendo Switch had touchscreen until she tried to use it one day and realized it didn't work. I started a warranty return with Nintendo, but never got round to sending it back. GG! That'd be an interesting one. So the note on this one says, this Nintendo Switch was bought new in 2019. Touchscreen never worked. Started the repair. Exactly what I just read. Would be incredibly grateful if you could get it working. If anyone can do it, you can. Both my wife and I have been watching your videos for approximately 4 years and big fans. Big shout out to Adam and Joe. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the Haribo. I'm going to have to go to the dentist this afternoon, so the timing of this is impeccable. However, thank you. I really appreciate it. Doc says, hi Jay, first time caught you live. Love your YouTube videos. Gonna lurk here. No problem. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So that's a very recent one. So unfortunately, that's not going to be like quick. Even with the Haribo, I don't take bribes. Even with the Haribo, I don't take bribes. So I got that as well. I have a feeling the Kindle is probably going to be one that is very old. I mean, June, I don't think anything's going to top that. So I don't know whether to just crack on with the Kindle, to be honest. Chat, should we try and repair a Kindle and see what happens?
What's your opinion on Xbox changing the HDMI ESD booster IC on the Xbox Series 10 Digital Edition compared to the regular?
I think I've done one ESD bypass. Oh, you're talking about ESD booster. Wait, changing the what's your opinion on changing the HDMI ESD booster IC compared to the regular? It's both pretty much the same process, no? It's both pretty much like the same. If you're talking about the difference between the Xbox One S ESD and the Series X, the chips are different, but the process itself is exactly pretty much the same. The only thing I would say is that the Series 10 has a thicker board, so therefore you could kind of deem it a little bit more difficult, is what I'd say. That's one thing you could say. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're talking about Series X Digital Edition compared to the regular Series X. Gotcha. Okay, apologies. I've not worked on a Series X Digital Edition yet. I've not had the pleasure of coming across one. I don't do repairs, remember, so everything I get is usually through eBay. Yeah. So I'm not lucky enough to have one of those yet. Okay, where is this email that I was looking at? Kindle. Ever considered repairing some backwards compatible PS3s? I mean, I have dabbled and looked into, but I'm just, it's not at the top of my priority list at the moment, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's not like at the top of my priority list. Chris, though, thank you very much for the 100 bits and the 100 bits before that as well. I appreciate you. Kindle will be interesting. Let's look at the Kindle. So you repair and sell broken stuff from eBay. Exactly that, Chris. Yep. On the tin. Okay, so we're going to be looking at this Kindle. And, I mean, would you look at that? It actually looks pretty cool. Look at all these stickers. That's pretty cool. Book stickers and other bits and bobs. Now, I think I've worked on maybe like 1 or 2 Kindles before, but we have like a no power situation here. And I'm pretty sure the last Kindle that I worked on, which must have been probably over a year ago, it was a USB-C port. So it might be something, or it might have even been micro USB back over a year ago. I'm not too sure. I can't remember. But it might be something as simple as a port swap, or it could be a plethora of other things. Kindle will be interesting. I hope so. Anything no power is sort of interesting when it comes to electronics, right? So let's have a look. The email, the contact form is as follows. So device, the model specifically is a 2022 Kindle 11th generation. The device appears to be completely dead, was previously just fine and hasn't had any trauma that I'm aware of, but the display is blank and it takes around 380 to 500 milliamps from a power supply. Interesting. Reason I say that's interesting is because the person knows how to measure the current on a device that's not working. So has said there is no repair attempt as such, but attempted briefly to get the rear cover off but gave up. Hence, there are small screwdriver marks in the operator. Okay, fine. So I'll inspect that with this in a second as well. We have no idea what happened with this device. Picked up a couple of days ago, completely blank screen with no life. All right. 5 volts, 380, 500 milliamps. Won't turn on or show any real sign of life. The power LED originally would turn green for a period of time when the power button was held, followed by 5 quick orange LED blinks. Okay, all right. Okay, so we've got a really, really good diagnostic here of this Kindle. So the first thing we're going to do right now is bring up our ammeter and go to our overhead camera. Okay, so bring up the ammeter. Oh, I've just unplugged it, I think. Oh, I've plugged it back in. Oh, I've taken it out again. Let's have a butcher's. Spare parts, I have 2 in my cupboard here and about 10 at work. USBs are replaced for about 20 right now. Okay, fine. Mick says, hi, Joey. First time lurking. Love your vids, man. Also, it's nice for the background noise. Thank you, Mick. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I wish my customers gave me that much diagnostic info. I know, that was, yeah, it was great. And again, it's free repair, so they're not even necessarily paying for a service. It's awesome. Okay, here we go. So let's plug this in and see what draw we get and see if we can verify. Should I check the USB port first? Maybe, actually. Let's check the USB port first. Just under a microscope. Just to verify. Because the reason why I say that is because I don't want to go ahead and plug in the USB-C port and then absolutely shatter it because of the damage that's in this port. So let's have a look. Here we go. Ready? I mean, that looks okay to me. On like first looks basis, that is actually a pretty clean port, which I'm surprised about. Because usually, they're the culprits, hey, when it comes to Kindle. So I was kind of expecting that. It's not even wobbly. Okay, interesting. Their battery or very low voltage charge directly from other source. Ooh, you think so? Okay, let's plug it in and see what we get. Let's go. Wait, let me turn this around because sometimes when I charge my iPhone, I have to mess around with this right there. How's that? Anything? Whoa!
Afternoon all.
Who are you? Who is that? Thank you very much for the £5. That's very, very generous. Thank you. £5 straight to the PayPal. Appreciate you. Let's try that again. Plug it in. Oh, it's closed off. Okay, right there. Oh, it's you, Arafel? Yeah, that is strange. Well, Arafel 2 specifically, thank you very much for the £5 straight to the PayPal, mate. How are you this afternoon, my friend? I'm good, Jose. How are you? Right, let's try now. Now that I've plugged it in. Is that going to give us something? Let me move this around. Oh, wait. Okay, so wiggling it doesn't do anything. So we get 71 milliamps here. Not on the screen. I wonder, do these screens go bad? I mean, it does look like something's happened with the screen. Can you kind of see what I'm talking about? It almost looks like it's got a diffuser sort of situation going on with it. It has peaked. If we look up at the top right here where my mouse is wiggling, you can see that it peaked at 91 milliamps. So what I'm going to do is just give it a couple of seconds to see if anything changes. And if not, we'll open it up and see what the situation is. Time to stay out of the sunshine. Factually true. Guys, listen. B&Q meant to deliver a aircon to me today. Right? So just remember this. They said, yep, Tuesday, the 12th of August, Joey, you're getting your aircon unit. I said, okay, cool. I look at the tracking. What does it say? It's at the delivery depot. Do they know it's 2 p.m.? Do they know it's 2 p.m.? Lord the glove. And I bought this on Friday for next day delivery. Technically, we're talking Monday. But I understand if they have to fulfill the orders, etc. Then, of course, it could be a day extra. But 2 days extra? The heat wave's about to be over and I paid £350 for an aircon unit. Imagine. And the heat wave's about to end. It's not 2 p.m. Okay, touche, Arafel, touche. It's not 2 p.m. just yet. It's getting there. Does your ammeter allow data from what you plug in connect to your PC? Say like recognizes a controller plugged in. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes, I think so. Maybe I'm not too sure, Andy. Because sometimes when I'm testing, no, because I use another USB-C cable. I just use other USB cables to test. I don't use this one specifically. Did that make sense? I don't think they're connected. Right. So that's clearly not doing anything. So I think it's probably best to take this apart and see what the situation is and see if anything. Maybe something's getting hot. It could just be the battery itself is playing up. Right, where are the little screws that he was talking about? Can't really necessarily see any screw marks on here. You've done a relatively okay job, you know. How? Oh, I see. Oh, it's here. Oh, okay, there's a screw marks here. I see them. I see them over here. How are you meant to get this off, man? How on earth? Oh, no, it's not like a prying jobby, is it? Now, I have confirmation from the person, and they said, if you break it, it's all good. Jubbly. So, we don't have to worry about that, chat. However, obviously, I want to repair it. So, I'm not going to go full, like, gung-ho straight into it, see what the situation is, you know. What version is it? It's a 2022 Kindle. I'm just going to, because there's already pry marks up here, right? I'm just going to see if I can put my... Oh, okay. I mean, that is doing a job. So is there screws here around the bezel? Because I feel like what I'm doing is I'm getting around the bezel right now. Does it go back further? I should probably look at something because I don't want to pry this too much, but I can get around the bezel. Let me have a look. Right. So what am I going to do to see how to take this apart? I'm going to go straight to YouTube and I'm going to say Amazon Kindle 2022 11th gen teardown. Okay, here we go. I fix it. Repairability 3 out of 10. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing repairability 3 out of 10. That's on iFixit's website. Where's the actual teardown? Is there no teardown? Wait, let me type in 11th gen teardown. Amazon Kindle restoration, strongest glue I've ever seen. Hugh! Chat, if Hugh is saying that this is the strongest glue he's ever seen, Lord the glove, we ain't going to be able to repair this, are we? Oh dear. Oh dear. Hold on.
This Amazon Kindle is another roadside find. Like the iPhone 12 Pro Max from a
while. Oh, his is destroyed, by the way.
One thing's for sure, I should go on more bike rides. Seriously, what's going on?
Oh,
While
wait.
It's glued in place.
Okay.
Assured me it would work without issue on the newer Kindle.
I've got
but
something.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah. I've got something to be able to...
I can begin removing the front bezel while it's glued in place.
It is, okay, so it is a bezel. So we do remove the bezel.
Not much of a fight.
Oh, we removed the
we have
bezel.
access to 11 Phillips screws that can be removed. This will allow us to remove the mid-frame of the device. Attached to that frame is all the internals, including the battery, motherboard, and display. There isn't much inside this e-reader, but that's to be expected. But there is some interesting serial and JTAG related things in the bottom right, along with some unpopulated buttons. I'll remove the battery first to ensure no power remains while we detach the display. And with only 3 screws, our 1,429 mAh battery comes out with ease. With how simple everything's been so far, you might think the display removal will be just as easy, but that's where you'd be wrong. Once I've detached its 3 flex cables, I can begin prying it out. It's glued in place, which is understandable.
That's glued in as well!
This is no ordinary glue. It's designed to set rock hard, meaning it's unforgiving and not designed to ever be removed. It's similar to that of what Apple's been using to secure its fat glass, that traditionally needs lasers to break down the glue. It was clear early on this screen was not coming out in one piece. Safety glasses and cut-resistant gloves were a must, as glass was flying everywhere.
Oh no.
And that's the inside of our e-ink display.
Okay, so what I'm hoping for and praying for right now is that we don't have a display issue. Give me a capacitor on the motherboard that has gone bing bang boo, one of these little bad boys here in the middle, and we are all good.
how simple everything's been so far, you might think the display removal will be just as easy.
Okay, so supposedly getting the bezel off is actually relatively easy. Lovely jubbly. I'm okay with that. That's what I'm hearing. Big shout out to Hugh Jeffries, by the way, who's almost on 1 million YouTube subscribers. That is absolutely insane. Thank you, Hugh. As always, you've done me a huge service. Thank you. This is going to be fun. Yeah, it doesn't look it, does it? It doesn't look it. Okay. So I'm thinking we just go with our hot air gun. I have got a device that allows me to, but do you know what? I can't be bothered to get it down. Is that bad? Should I use a heat plate, chat? Should I use my little heat plate thing that I've got that smells like burnt rubber? Should we use my thing that smells like burnt rubber? This one? Because, I mean, look at the amalgamation of dust. That you can tell how long it's been set up there for. Okay, we found the use case. We found the use case. Wicked. Right. Oh, it's a double. Sweet. I don't have to use a... I can just use this cable. Nice, man. Things you love to see. Right. Let's whack out the bad boy. So, is this set... We got the little lamp as well to get rid of any dusties. Set 100. That'll do, won't it? Chat, is 100 a bit too much for a Kindle? Should we put that down a little bit? Should we... Oh, it's on... Okay, so it's on 120, supposedly. We definitely don't need 120. Should we put it down to, like, 90 for the Kindle? Fact or fiction? Set. Nope. Oh, it's got different little increments. I would just do 80, right? Yeah. We just do 80. Lovely jubbly bubbly. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's do a prediction right now. Let's do a prediction right now. Math, by the way, thank you very much for the follow. Doc Dozzy, thank you for the follow as well. You guys are legends. Right, manage prediction. Let's see. What will the fault be? Ready? Bad battery. What I could say faulty component, not battery. Oh, faulty component excluding battery. Nope. Faulty component. I'm just going to do faulty component. Hopefully that'll make sense. Or I'm going to do something else. Something else. Right, you can have 1 minute. Actually, no, you can have 2 minutes. 2 minutes over on Twitch to take part into the prediction. Garbage! Hello, my friend. How are you? Guys, what are we saying? Is this is 80 degrees good? Is that... I think 80 degrees will be fine, right? A lot of people are saying battery. This is really hot, by the way. Shock. This is really hot, and it smells like menthol. Should it smell like that? And how long should I give it on here? Oh, is it because it might be my desk that smell? It might be my desk. I don't think I should have this on the desk like this. I mean, it's good probably to have it on the desk like this, actually. Unless the desk is then going to soak up all the heat. I didn't think about this too much. What's everybody saying? Defo Battery says big. Yeah, I should put my bacon tray, Matt. You guys are 100% correct. Mystic, by the way, Mystic Power and Quintillion. What a name, by the way. Thank you very much for the follows over on Twitch. I appreciate you guys. I think we're on 17,708 now. Ken's coming in with a follow as well. Thank you. Chat, I think we're going to be good now, right? Let's see. I think we're going to be all right. Who knows? How easy does this bezel come off now that we've glued it? Now, he was doing it. Good old Hugh was doing it quite like, quite tough, right? Good old Hugh was doing it quite tough. Okay, look. Yeah, it's coming off, look. Ow. So I now need to re-glue this as well. It's like butter. Okay, it's got a bit slower there. Right there. Okay. Don't go too far in. No, I know. Okay, we're good, chat. We're good. It's disgusting. Chat, we've done it. We have removed the bezel. Okay, we've got some more just disgusting, horrible glue. Now, God only knows where everything is. Let me turn this off, hey? I think that's probably something that I have to do is turn this off. And I have to, there's going to be a point where I have to take all this glue off, no? If I want to put more glue on, I'm going to have to take all of this glue off. Is that how this works? I've got no idea. My first time properly, I guess, going inside this. I've never been inside one of these Kindles. The other Kindle that I went in was not as complex as this, by the way, chat. It was not as complex as this. Maybe Amazon took a leaf out of Apple's book. Yeah, double-sided screen tape is awful. I mean, apparently, I don't think this is even like the hard bit, you know? Okay, so I've got one. I don't even know where all the screws are. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if there's meant to be one down here. Again, it's just glue heaven. Yeah, there is one down here. 4, 5, 5, 6. One here, maybe? No, 6 here. Okay. All right, I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and assume. What are they? They're stars. So, chat, am I right in thinking Pentalope is a star? So I'm going to go for a star level 3, I think. Oh, we smashed it. We've done very well. Good job, Joey. Are they all the same size? That's the next question I have. Can I zoom in a bit? Of course I can. Is that better? Oh, I was meant to get myself some T8100. But I've got, at the moment, I've just got, the glue that I've got is double-sided sticky tape. So, I mean, if we do get this fixed, that will have to do for the time being. What's that? Oh, I thought it was a screw, but it's not. All these screws are the same size. That makes me very happy, at least. Okay, am I right in thinking? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. The paperwhite screen. That's what I said. That's what I said, Nick. I said the screen itself looks quite weird, hey? So now what? Now we got the screw. Do we have... now, I have to be careful here because I don't know if I've got all the screws out because of how much glue we've still got around the sides. So what I don't want to do... I don't know if anybody out there knows how many screws this is meant to have. Does it just... Wait, does it just fall out instead? But it might be because the glue around it is stopping it from falling out. Do you see what I'm saying? Is that the case? Is this meant to fall out? I don't know. I'm not going to push it too hard because I... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I hear some clicks. I hear some clicks and some clacks. Okay. Any screws on this side? Do we have more than just one screw over here? Surely we have more than one screw. Surely we have more than one screw. What do we think? Maybe not. Interesting. Hey, hello, how's it going? Yo, warning, yo! How are you today, my friend? Thank you so much for joining. How on earth is this coming out of here then? Okay, so I've got one part out, but again, I don't want to forcibly force this out. You see what I did there? Forcibly force. Do we have another click? Is there a screw there? Guys, I've got a question. Are these screens affected by EP? Are these screens affected by IPA as well? Do we know? Get off. I can't necessarily feel any screws. Doesn't mean that there's not. How is this not coming out? I don't understand. It's mainly up here. Oh, there we go. It was just another clip. Wait there. Wait there, guys. And there's another one. And then does it just kind of fall out from the top? One would assume. Can you see now that we've got all of this out? Maybe I have to do the clips here as well, but I can't necessarily feel any clips there. Why can't I feel any clips here? My Sesamo can't even get past. There we go. Gotcha. That's what I needed. Can I do the same on this side or not? It's very loose right now, by the way. I have to be careful also not to like burst the battery. I don't want to burst the battery or pierce it, you know. If the battery is bad as it is. We're looking okay. Clip at the two. Yeah. Probably fall apart with IPA on the screen. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're probably right. Right, there we go. Okay, cool. Have we done it? Yes! We're free. Ooh, chat. What do I see? Can you see what I see? It's not bird poop. Nope. Who can tell me what that is? What it looks like anyway. Who can tell me what that looks like? Corrosion. I think a little bit corrosion. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Two seconds, guys. Break me down. Thermal paste, battery's been replaced. I'm not too sure. I'm actually scared to turn this over now, to be fair. Because to me, that looks like liquid damaged. And a lot of people said battery. You guys ready? It's funny how difficult it is to get into something, but corrosion exists. Correct. That's very true. I'm nervous to turn this around. Battery looks swollen, do you think? 3, 2, 1. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my goodness. We have a sign of something happening. We have a sign. Let's go under the microscope. The board doesn't lie, chat. The board doesn't lie. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what we say. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, wow. This is not looking good. This is not the... all my points gone. This would fall under the something else category, by the way. Unless it is a specific. However, now it looks like water damage, guys. It looks like water damage because this is the port, right? So here we have the port. Can you see we've got like this corrosion here? And it's interesting because I couldn't see this on the outside. But look, we've got corrosion under here. We've got corrosion on this little, what looks to be, diode here, which then goes onto a resistor and a cap. Oh, yeah, this is liquido damage, guys. Not necessarily there. And then we've got this. And then we got this. Lauder glove. Is that the crystal? I'm pretty sure that's what they call that. They call that the crystal. And here we have a bunch of dodos, is what I'm going to say. Yeah, it's gone 10 foot deep in the ocean. Now, this all looks good. I'm going to call this M92. It's not, but it's some sort of power chip, I'm going to guess, right? And I tell you what, even like these ribbon cables and stuff all look okay. Like there doesn't seem to be any corrosion here, chat, right? So I'm gonna call it fixable. I'm gonna call it. Am I going to be gullible for that? I don't know. I think we give this a decent clean and just see what happens, you know. Full duplex coming in with a prime for 7 months in a row. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. That's 25 subs so far for today. Thank you, guys. Yeah, this looks interesting, though. I mean, I'm excited to see if we have any shorted components here. So the reason why water damage is bad, guys, for your board and everything else is because it gets passed around the board. And when it does get passed around the board, this is most probably going to be corrosive and conductive. So if I measure here, I probably have a path between here and say like this cap here where I wouldn't usually have that. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm going to clean all of this up and see what the situation is. Yes, Arafel coming in with a 12 months tier 1. One whole year, Arafel, of your support, plus all the other stuff that you've done for charity, etc. I really appreciate you, mate. Thank you. You're an absolute legend. Thank you. Now, I'm just wondering if I can take this board out. That's like question number 1. Do you see what I'm saying?
It needs the ultrasonic hot tub.
I agree. It does need an ultrasonic hot tub. First of all, I just need to give it a clean myself to see if I can eradicate any shorts or anything like that. But we do have liquid damage on this. So I'm just going to take this battery out. That's the first thing I'm going to do. So the battery has now been disconnected. We've got a couple of other ribbon cables. So I'm just going to take these out right now as well. Now I have to be super careful. I've not, again, taken one of these. Oh, we do have liquid damage here. Oh.
7 months, geez. Liquid damage is the worst.
Yeah, that's gone. That cable's gone. Look at this, chat. Developer Wolf coming in with it as a membership for 7 months. Thank you so much, my friend, for the support. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at this, guys. That whole trace, that's not connected. So why this is an issue is because these traces are now disconnected. And these two, maybe I get one of them, but or maybe even not, you know, because that looks like it's burnt through the trace. So we have a missing trace on here. And this connector looks like it's had a little bit of a small explosion or something going on inside of it. Let me check the other ribbon cables, because that one didn't look bad from the from how it was, because it was like this. And this was tucked in, so it didn't look bad at all. Oh, this kind of sucks. And then if we do this, the person said as well they weren't privy to like any bad damage with it, but I think we can definitely 100% confirm this was some sort of liquid damage. I can't go into specifics about, you know, if it's toilet or anything like that. That's fine. That one's fine. And that connector's also fine. The gaming bro. Thank you very much for coming in with a prime for 5 months in a row. Guys, the subs are flowing today. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Thank you. And we've got one more here. I do want to check this one as well. How on earth do you take this one out? This one looks crazy. This one looks crazy. Wow. Yeah, I ain't going to be able to get that out. That looks so weird. It's like really tight down. Oh, there we go. How's this one? I don't want to break this. That one looks fine. That one looks fine. So I'll leave that out. And then we got a couple of screws here. I think safe to say this is most probably actually going to be for parts. I mean, if there's a chance I can get it working, happy days. But I'm going to be honest, guys. I have to be honest with you. Wait a minute. Are these screws shorter than those ones? Or are they same size? Same size all round. Nice. We just have the two different sizes. The case and the motherboard. That's it. So can I take this board out? Screws are done. Do I just like drag you up? Like, how does this board come out? Wait, what? Wow, guys, what's going on today? Shup TV coming in with a subscription on Twitch. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's very kind. Again, crazy support today, guys. Thank you. Oh, the board is glued down? The board is glued down. Are you joking? Blueberry underscore GG coming in with a prime for 6 months. Guys, what on earth? Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. It's very, very kind of you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Gary, welcome. How are you? Heat mat again? Yeah, it's just like, why? Why? Look at this, guys. Am I being an idiot or not? Can you guys tell me? Or does this board look very much glued? Get us glue! Can you see? Oh, you can't. Right, shall I try it again? Guys, look! It's glue. Can you see there? Look. Can you see the glue? Man. Now, I have to also, you know, I have to say, look, this device, realistically, how much is an Amazon Kindle 2022? How much is an Amazon Kindle 2022? I don't need teardown. I just want price. I'm seeing £40. Yeah, I mean, look. It's really tough because this is not a repairable device in the slightest. I'm sure we can all agree it's just not a repairable device in any way, shape or form because of the glue and everything. But you then have to also appreciate the manufacturing cost that probably went into this is, you know, ridiculously cheap. So therefore, that's probably why they've gone ahead and used glue, but they've also put screws into the board. Like, what's more expensive at that point? The glue or the screws? What? You've already put screws in. Why do you have to glue it down? What is the logic behind gluing this down? Because if you've got screws in, that board's not going anywhere. I don't think thermal reasons is a thing here. I don't think you could argue that, oh, they've put glue because of thermal to help. No. Guys, the screen on this especially, what is this generating? This ain't getting hot, is it? Do you know what I mean? Now, the issue that I have is I need to get the board out because this is water damage and I need to see what the other side of the board looks like. And you might be thinking, oh, but Joey, it's glued down. Like, it doesn't matter. You know, the water damage can travel anywhere on the board. But the fact this is glued, I can't get this board out without breaking it. This is just a non-repairable device in the slightest. Unless I'm being dumb. Can you guys see any screws or anything that would be holding this down? I know we've got like, so this is soldered, the shield on here. I mean, if there's a screw under there, I'd be dumbfounded. But we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4. We've also got this little thing here. But that's obviously not putting the amount of pressure that's needed like over here. You know what I mean? And I can't get this board out. There's sticky pads underneath. I think I'll go for another bit of heat. Should I go for another bit of heat? Let's go for another bit of heat. Turn it round. Flatten the ribbon cables. And see if we can heat this thing up a little bit more. Just to be able to get that board out. I want to see if we can get the board out. I don't know if this is going back together, chat. And, you know, the person in the email said that he's absolutely fine with the more so the learning aspect. And I've already learned. The thing that I've learned is to never touch Kindles. That's what I've learned. But saying that, I had a Kindle that was pretty good to take apart. I don't know what version that was. I can't remember for the life of me what version it was, but that was actually all right. Yeah, it's a very good point. Yeah, okay, let's put it on. Kindle 2022 11th generation. Thank you, Arifa. Guys, thank you for the follows. We've got KN, we got Shup, we got Tez. A bunch of follows today. Ballo coming in, Nick, Suds. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follows over on Twitch. IP here down the back of the board. Yeah, we could do that as well. I was going to suggest IP here, but I just recycled the device and move on. It's been made to be replaced. Yeah, 3 out of 10 for repairing. I said 2 out of 10. The only thing that, like, getting this bezel off. So what I would say is that getting this bezel off is actually okay. You know, it's not difficult. You just need a method of heat. So whether that be your Atten hot air station or a mat like this from Mechanic, that wasn't too bad getting off. Same with the back casing. Then we've got an issue that the board is then screwed in and glued. Sorry, the board being screwed in is not an issue. It's the fact that it's glued. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, throwaway society. It kind of sucks. Right, so that's been brought up to temp now. Take me down. Your Twitch donations are missing from the YouTubes. What do you mean, sorry, Dagger? I don't think they are. Oh, the alerts. You're right. Are you talking about that? Thank you. Good shout. Okay, that's going to be hot. So let's turn this off again. Does that make life a little bit easier? Yep. I can hear all the cracking. This is horrible. And God knows what I'm breaking underneath here because I'm having to use an ISS mode to get this off. Like, this is just not a thing to be doing. I think it's riveted. I think those rivets here where you have the screws go in, I think it's riveted through into the chassis because I can't get the board out. I can't get the board out. I shouldn't have to bend the motherboard this much after 80 degrees worth of heat. And IPA is probably just going to ruin the screen. No, it's not coming out, guys. Oh, it is. It is. Wait there. It is. But I'm bending the board. Look, the board is bent. The board is bent. Look. The thing is as well, what you have to think is that when I'm taking this board out, right? Think about what that's doing to the solder balls underneath some of the chips. Think about what that's doing to some of the solder balls under the chip. If I'm having to bend this board out, you know? Yeah, this is just horrendous, man. Okay, good, we got it. But I have to be careful because we've got this ribbon cable down here. That's why I'm not pulling this up. So if I now just quickly flop this over. Chat, I don't think I've ever had... There are components on the back. I don't believe it. I don't think I've ever had a motherboard that I've had to unglue from a chassis. Has anybody else in the chat had that? Have you ever had a motherboard that you've needed to unglue? I know you get like blob chips and stuff, and sometimes you might have glue on the motherboard for certain chips. But look at this. And I can't take it out because of the ribbon cable that's attached. Oh my gosh. So wait, does that come off? How does that even... So am I meant to take... you can't take it off. You can't. Wait. Look. So like I've got this, right? We've got this ribbon cable here. We've got this ribbon cable here. This one. And if I take the board out now that I have achieved that. Don't tell me it's glued back down. No, it hasn't. If I try and take the board out, I can't because of this ribbon cable. Right? And if I turn this around, what do you know? It goes under. So is this must be glued to the board, right? Chat, we got more glue. Glue on glue. So is this glued to the board? Must be. Must be. Yeah, you can see it wobbling about. See it wobbling about? There's the glue. Question is, how far is it glued? This is very dangerous, by the way, because one slip and this ribbon cable's gone. Jeez. Look at that, man. Okay, motherboard. Whee! Wow. This board. Okay, right, there goes my lens again. I do that so much. Okay. Right. The board is free. We have the board out. Now let me check the back of this. And this is what this looks like. Look at all that glue residue. Interesting. Does anyone know what this is for? Is that for like Wi-Fi or something? Or is it? It'll be screen related, right? It will be screen related. What was I going to do? I was going to go under here now. Is the board any good or folded? No, it's actually not too bad. I think maybe, again, it's just like the glue. It's not actually horrendous. It's a little bit bent in the middle. But I think just because of how the glue was, you know? Crazy. No, it's all about the content, Mako. It's all about the content. It's I think, chat, is this intriguing? Is this intriguing? Like, it's good to like have a look at these things. This is like part of the Joey Learns stuff as well, you know. So even like content wise, I'll probably get this out because again, it's just nice to have some like different insights to different devices, even, you know. There we go. So here we have our board now. Very interesting. Yes, exactly. There we go. So we've obviously got some stuff going under the shielding as well. If I turn this around, we have components on this side, chat. Look. A bunch of little tiny caps. How do they survive the glue? Are they just not glued? But look at all these tiny little components, man. These must be 0102s. Even smaller, perhaps. And we've got a little switch here as well. What's that switch for? Is that the on button? Is it a power button? That would be power button. And then look, can you see this? Look, here we have all of our liquid damage that we couldn't see from the other side. Can you see that? Right, who's Luxshare, by the way? Because I see their ports everywhere. Especially on PlayStations. Yeah, this is just all corroded, isn't it? Bunch of caps. Good news is that it doesn't look like any of these components are necessarily corroded. But I think we could definitely say this board is a bit too far gone, like beyond saving, unfortunately. Considering everything, if we take a look at all the liquid damage that we've got down here, crystal, etc. Down here, look at that. What do you think? Do we all agree? Do we all agree it's a bit too far gone? What's your consensus, chat? Give it a clean. We can give it a clean. I'll give it a clean quick. IPA bath. Yes, sir. I know where the heavy corrosion was now anyway. So we should be able to see. I'll clean inside the port as well, because that's obviously going to have corrosion in there. Give the back a clean. IPA, do your job. And then, chat, I think best bet is what? Just put it on the heater again, right? And let this IPA fizzle out. Fact or fiction? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just let the IPA dry on the mat, because whilst I've got it here, it'll be nice and hot. Oh, interesting. You can see the lines of where the heat comes through. Yes, I have got an ultrasonic cleaner. Okay, that should be. I'm gonna use the terminology cleaned enough. Right, let me turn on the multimeter and see if I've got any shorts around that area that there was a bunch of corrosion. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Because that'll be interesting, hey? Mr. Man, Coco, and KN, thank you very much for the follows over on Twitch. Appreciate you. All right, continuity mode. Yeah, quick brush of IPA and remove. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where was it? Was down here, wasn't it? Yeah, clearly we can see. All right. So, multimeter, I'm going to go ahead and just assume over here is ground. And can I confirm that? Yes, I can. So, this side is ground, that side is ground. All right. How are we looking here? Good. Good. No shorts in our like corroded areas. I'm just going to check a few more different places. And remember, if I get a beep here, a beep isn't necessarily a short to ground. It could just be low resistance. So we'll double check all of that. That all looks okay cap wise. I'll check near where we have the power. Something's happened on my PC. Didn't like that, did it? All right. Well, that all looks, I mean, it just kind of looks a bit gunky. That'll most probably be from my toothbrush more than anything. But this chip seems to be all right. When I say all right, it's just we don't have any shorts. Right. And we don't necessarily have any fat caps on the back. I might check this one real quick. These two here. No, all good. Right, okay. Let's plug it in and just see what happens. See if I get any draw or anything. I mean, that's different. That might be healthy. Maybe it's trying to boot and needs battery. And it's a consistent pattern. I'm going to plug the battery in quick. Let me unplug my heat mat. Put that on the floor. Wait there, guys. Where's the screen as well? Let me just plug this in. Or should I put the board back? Let me put the board back quick. That makes sense, right? I'll just put the board back. Plug the battery and some of these other little ribbon cables here. Because if I get an image, that'd be cool. Oh, I'm not going to get an image, I don't think, because... So I forgot about our little issue over here with this ribbon cable. These are a nightmare. Wow. How do you even... Is that it? Yeah, nice. Okay, so that's in there. This one just going to plop down. Now that it's unglued, it should just be a nice and easy... That's in. Okay, so those two are in. And then I've got this one here. But again, I don't necessarily know if this one is going to be okay, because we seem to be missing a trace. Don't we? I'll plug it in regardless and see what happens. Okay, what happens now? Do we get a display? Imagine. The screen kind of looks a little bit messed up to me. Now, because we've had the water damage, this isn't looking like a very viable repair. It's actually, I think, a little bit silly. But, I mean, for the content itself, just to see if we can get something, let's see what happens. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I'm going to measure the battery, because we don't have a consistent charge there. It looks like something's going on with the circuit it doesn't like. It's on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. So if I grab... Oh, the battery's flat. The battery is flat. It's charging though. Oh wait, is it? I haven't seen it push up to 7 yet. Guys, am I right in thinking that's trying to turn on, but it's not got enough juice? So, do I need to give this battery a little bit of shabazz? It's a 3.8 volt battery and we're at 0.6. The BMS is probably having a fit. Yeah, the battery might need a little bit of a boost. Okay. The crocodile clip. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take that out for a second. Can I take that out? I don't think I can right there. It's so small. Let me use this for the time being. I can just plug this probe in instead of using my croc clip. Let me try that. And then, is that going to reach? This isn't plugged in, by the way. I'm just seeing if it should do. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do is just use the other one as well. So I'm just swapping my leads over from my multimeter over to my power supply because they're a lot thinner and I can get a nice charge. Right. So the battery is what? 3.8 volts. Guys, should I do 3.8 volts? 200 milliamps? Do we think 200 milliamps? What's that, like 6 watts? Let's do 200 milliamps. Cap it, because I don't want anything going bad. 200 should be absolutely fine. Let's do 200. See what reading I get. I'm going to have to read this to you. Oh, it reset to 1 volt. Why has it done that way there? Oh, there we go. Sorted. Right, 3.8. Here we go. It's taken up the full 200. So I'm gonna let it sit. 200 was a good shout, I think. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit and let it take what it needs. You guys can't see this information, unfortunately, on the screen because I've got it down there. So I'm literally just gonna give it 200 and just see what happens. But I'm giving it 3.8 volts. And it's juicing it all up. Yeah, 4.2 is probably around about what it needs. It says on here as well, it's 4 watts, this battery. Right, I'm just going to see if we now get something a little bit different if I plug it in. Ready? Anything different? Let's find out. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Let's go. Okay, fine. Low battery. Yeah, we know that. I can't believe the screen works. I'm really shocked. I'm really shocked. Let me see if the battery is charging, because I'm seeing 20 milliamps there. That 20 milliamps would actually tell me that the battery's not charging unless it's like really trickle charging. The device is on. I can't, so this ribbon cable must work. I'm very confused. There we go, 3.2 volts. It just needed a little bit of a bump. Is it charging? It's not, is it? 2.274. It's almost like it's staying on. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like it's just staying on. It doesn't look like it's charging. It's not charging. Now that could be anything. That could be it could be a battery circuit from the Kindle itself. It could be that it needs a little bit, the battery needs a little bit more juice, but it was so low at 0.6 or 0.4, whatever it was, that I would go ahead and expect that now it's jumped up to 3.2 volts. It would take a charge, you know? It just doesn't seem to be doing anything right now, which is kind of sad. Should I charge, do we think, charge the battery a little bit more in my power supply, bump it up to 4 volts, 400 milliamps, and see if we can get it up a little bit? Should we try that? Just see if we can get it a little bit more juice. I mean, it stays on. So the battery, like, is holding something. It's just not charging. Let me disconnect. Okay. Oh. Swap the leads again. 3.6 technically been enough to start. 3.8 is normal. To start, yes, but I mean, to get a fast charge on here, I think we can give it 4, right? It's taking the full whack. It's taking the full whack. 4 volts, 400 milliamps. And that number is going down. The OEM charger is 5.2 volts. Gotcha, thank you. Now that the battery's taken a little bit of charge, chat, do you think we could just go ahead and increase those amps to like maybe 1? Because that would just be 4 watts, and the battery is what? 4 watts. It's 4 watt hours. So do you think we could just put the amps up a little bit? Okay, I'm going to put the 600 and see what happens. Okay, here we go. Now that I put it at 600, it's at 500 milliamps. So it's capped. We're now capped. Cool. So I only went up in like 200 milliamp increments. And we're at 500 milliamps now. And it's not going up any higher. But that is, so what's that? 4 volts at 500 milliamps is what? 2 watts? So if it's 2 watts, it's not taking its full capability yet. So maybe that's an issue with the voltage, perhaps. Bribbo, hello, by the way. Sorry, mate. I missed your message over on Kick. You what? Guys, we're on 29 total subs today. Thank you very much to everybody who's used their Prime, the tier 1s, the gifted. I appreciate you. Along with the bits and the YouTube stuff as well. Thank you. We're at 450 milliamps now. So it's taking stuff. It's taking stuff. So that battery is slowly filling up, guys. It's good. Zero 0.42 now. So 1.6 watts. Okay, I'm going to see now. What does the battery measure? So what were we before? We were 3.2 volts, right? The battery was charged up to 3.2. So what are we going to go to now? That is the question. I reckon maybe 3.6 is what we're going to be on. What do you guys think? Do you reckon about 3.6? And it's a 3.81 volt battery. .53. Okay, cool. Right, close enough. Oh, it's on. That's interesting. Right, here we go. Is it going to charge? No. We've got an issue with the charging circuit. We've got an issue with the charging circuit, I think. I don't think necessarily we have an issue with the battery. I think the battery's going to be okay. I don't see why the battery wouldn't be okay. I mean, the battery hasn't got any corrosion like near or around it. I think the battery's fine. I think it's more so the board. Yeah, it peaks over 100 milliamps, then drops. Yeah. So the prediction could have been down to corrosion, but then boosting the battery, got the display to start, have fun. Oh, it's definitely corrosion. Definitely corrosion. Guys, I think we can all agree. It's definitely not a bad battery. It wasn't a faulty component specifically. It was something else, which was corrosion. I have no issues with that. It was something else. Reflow the IC that had the corrosion. It's not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout. Could do. I did a lot of I think a lot of people lost the points. A lot of people lost their points there. Yeah, they did. Thinking it was going to be just the battery itself. Do you think I should reflow the chip that had all the corrosion on, guys? Or do you think we should call it there? What do you think with this one? I need to think what time I need to go to the dentist. I've not got long at all. Disconnect the bad ribbon cable just in case. I mean, that's not a bad shout. I can do that. That's not a bad shout. And then we can see exactly what that ribbon cable does, right? So let me just disconnect this ribbon cable down here. This had the stuff on. Let me plug this in now. Let's see what happens. What? This doesn't make sense. How is it on? Same thing. Can it turn on? I get like an LED, a green LED light, but again, I think it needs more juice, you know? It needs more juice. Okay, wait, when I disconnect this, is the screen still on? Guys, how is this? How is this? Can somebody explain? Is it because it doesn't use like hardly any energy at all? And it just like stays like this? Because the battery's disconnected. Perhaps it is charging. I don't think it is. I don't think it is charging. Some people face the same issue. They just charge it and keep the power button. Press for 40 to 60 seconds. Okay. I will obviously try basic stuff before I go ahead and take it apart and start reballing, and not reballing essentially, but other things. So you think just plug in the battery, plug it in, and hold down the power button is what you're saying? Because it flashes. Ready? Boom, boom. Hold the power button for 40 to 60 seconds. Can't even push the power button. Watch that. Oh. Oh. I mean, I didn't do 40 to 60 seconds there, so I kind of messed up. I will hold it down again. I'll hold it down again. Right, that was 1 minute. Do I charge it, guys? Do I charge it more? Do I get it to 3.8 volts? Just to get it onto like a normal sort of situation. Right, charging, here we go. 450 milliamps. I'm going to hold it for a little bit. E-ink electrophoretic displays are bistable, meaning they can hold an image without power. Well, there we go. I had no ideas. Leave it for charge 24 hours and press the power button like you did. Hello, by the way. Hello, mate. How are you? You okay? Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. God, chat, what an interesting one, eh? That's why we have to love the Kindles, you know? We're on 2.1 watts now, so it's actually gone back up to 500 milliamps. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Super irreparable. Prince, you're 100% correct. This one is it's been interesting. Let's put it that way. Instead of staying like that for hours, just solder 2 wires where the battery's connected. Select your power supply with 4.2 volts in the power device without the battery. It won't be too long to get up to 3.8. We don't even know if the charging circuit is even working. Is the port corroded? Exactly that, Greg. Yeah, exactly. We don't know. What this does, though, this is probably our quickest way to test and make sure and see if it's going to work, though, because if we then go ahead now and plug this in and we see something more than 20 milliamps, I'm going to go ahead and assume it was the battery just being completely kaput. If I plug this in and I still get 20 milliamps, then maybe we take a look around the charging circuit. If it's the charging circuit, then it would turn on when you juice it directly. The Alex, welcome. No background. No, there's not. It's just my moany, whiny voice. Right, let's see where we're at. Take me down. 3.7. Is it going to be enough to turn it on? Let's find out. If I just plug that in, turn it round. Oh, okay, fine. It's still saying the battery thing right there. That LED's not even coming on now. Board is not picking up the battery. Well, maybe it's only 3.7 volts, so maybe it does need 3.8 to turn on. Maybe it does need 3.8 to turn on. Guys, I'm going to have to end it. Unfortunately. I'm going to have to end it because I've got to go to the dentist. How much fun am I going to have? Can you power the device on without the battery? I haven't tried yet. I can try. That is maybe something. Wow, I tell you what, I am hot and sweaty and my aircon is on. What's going on? Absolutely abnormal behavior. Guys, 1 in the chat if you've enjoyed today's stream. Good luck with the Tooth Fairy. Thank you, guys. Wow, good luck with it. Good luck with the Tooth Fairy. Nervous about a dentist? No, it'll be fine, chat. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. We'll be good. I'm probably going to make this into a video, by the way, because it does make for interesting content regardless. Guys, make sure you hit that follow button on Twitch if you want to see further things, you know, from myself. Same with YouTube, hit that like button and all those good things, and the subscribe button on YouTube as well. But I appreciate you guys joining me today. Again, something a little bit different where we ventured into an Amazon Kindle, and, you know, there was a bunch of things that I probably did wrong, but at the same time, it was nice to learn. So, yeah, and maybe we'll continue this on the next stream. I might even just, I'm probably not going to leave it in unattended whilst I'm at the dentist, by the way, because I don't want this to cause any issues. So I'll unplug the battery. I'll keep it unplugged. And I'll probably look at maybe just giving it a little bit of charge with the power supply and at least get it to 3.8 volts, because I feel like at that point it should turn on from the battery. If it doesn't, then we've got a problem with the BMS or the battery circuit itself. We need to have a look and see what's going on. But nonetheless, we managed to get it to display, which I'm really shocked about, and we learned a lot. So thank you for joining. I appreciate you. I might be live tomorrow, guys. I might be live tomorrow to try and finish this, because again, I want to get some content out of it, and to be honest, it's great content. So I might go live again tomorrow, because I don't necessarily have any further plans other than recording, and if I can get this as a video, that counts as recording. So I might be live tomorrow. Guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. If I'm not live tomorrow, you know I should be live on Thursday. I might be live tonight, however, playing some old school RuneScape. So if you want to check that out, head on over to Twitch and hit that follow button on Twitch, and you'll be able to watch me do some gaming. We have some chill vibes. So yeah, guys, thank you. Appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye and peace. And that's really awkward because I have to end on the other streams as well. So I have to end